The global economy may actually be more cooked than we first thought. Right, that is the headline from the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD, which just announced its growth forecast for the world. And their chief economists got up on the stage and did not sugarcoat a thing.
It doesn't matter if you are a G20 economy, a non-G20 economy, if you are big or if you are a small economy, if you are open or relatively more closed, we downgraded almost everybody.
Right, so whereas the global economy grew by 3.4% in 2023 and 3.3% last year, it's now expected to slow to just 2.9% this year and the next, with, as it turns out, much of the slowdown being concentrated in China, Mexico, Canada, and especially the United States. Which I will say must have come as a surprise to Donald Trump, because at 1 o'clock this morning, just hours before the OECD report, he posted, "Because of tariffs, our economy is booming." And I guess just never mind that the US economy shrank by 0.2% year over year last quarter. Now, assuming that the tariff rates remain the same, the OECD is predicting that US growth will slow to just 1.6% this year and 1.5% next year, which is just wild numbers because it's lower than the 2.2% that was predicted back in March and way lower than the 2.8% growth that we actually experienced in 2024. And while the OECD did not mention him by name, it appeared to be clear that they were blaming Trump. Also, one of the key takeaways is that they're projecting that inflation is going to shoot up from a relatively low 2.3% in April to nearly 4% by the end of the year, with it then expected to cool down in 2026. But follow to stay in the loop.